Now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics, the fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Raging 2 YouTube channel and on certain Facebook pages. Check it out, won't you? It's special guests, great talk, and a lot of fun as we work to put the fun back in funny books. See you there.
What is up, lovelies? We should be joined by Rich
Hey.
in a few minutes. But it's another Saturday, and we are ready for another sketchy Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there it is. Speaking of the devil, there he is. And I move over, and boop. Hey.
Hey, sorry about being late.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Rich, or good afternoon in our case.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Hey, here we are.
Here we are.
Three cool guys doing three cool comics. Hell yeah. We lost Rich.
In and out. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
There we go. Whoopsie.
Okay.
I'm back. Fuck.
Where is my storyboard?
This phone that I'm borrowing for a bit because I lost my phone last week is just total ass. I fucking hate this phone. So this phone can SMD. That's what it can do. SMD.
Do you have naughty pictures in the other one you lost?
No. I'm not. I can't reveal those yet.
So you're safe.
I'm gonna reveal those. I'm gonna reveal something that I just showed. I showed Mike. Mike, did you share with MarV by chance?
Nope. No, you told me to be quiet.
I know I did. You may show it to MarV, but MarV, do not react. Okay. Don't show anybody. Don't say anything. Just go ahead and do it. Mike, if you will.
Yeah, show me because no, I don't have anything from you, Rich.
No.
Okay. No, I know.
I'll share it after the show. It'll come around. Don't worry.
In my list, no, your name is here at the bottom, almost of the list.
Give me 1
So,
second.
yeah,
All right. I told about maybe 5 or 6 other people, so stop crying. Jesus Christ, Mark.
Yes.
There, Sin Killer. I'll show
going.
you, okay? Whatever.
Okay.
Just be quiet. I'm sending you something, and don't show anyone. This is private.
No. I'm not opening it.
All right. I just send it to you.
By messenger.
Yep.
Okay, I'll watch it after the show because I'm blocked on Facebook, so I think
You're blocked.
1 week.
You can open up Messenger on Facebook. You can open up Messenger.
Sorry, okay.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I have a problem with my head. Okay, it's working.
So,
Whee.
what have you been doing this
So
week?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is a page from chapter 3 of Incantessi because I'm still going to work on this for a little bit. I'm still going to work on this, but I'm going to. There's something that I have planned that I showed Mike, and I just showed MarV. I showed a couple of other people. They love it. I also sent them the script for that. They love it. So I'm going to announce it later on CromCon this weekend. And I will lay down my plans as soon as I can and all that other lovely jazz.
Nice.
That's great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm making it now digitally, though.
Yeah, digital
great.
is fine.
Yes,
yeah,
awesome.
it'll be okay.
I love it. So I have.
Go ahead. You were saying, Marv?
No, Rich, finish, please.
No, it's I'm making it digitally to start with because I'm going to promote that tonight and tomorrow. Well, first thing what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to let me think. Maybe I have to figure out when I'm going to actually physically ink that, but I want to digitally ink it because that's going to go out for promos because I'm creating a crowdfunding campaign for that. And it's going to start in August. I may go the Indiegogo route. I'm not sure. I just might.
It might do, it could do any good anywhere. That's not a problem, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
just you already have a following on Kickstarter right now, and Kickstarter is very appreciative of people that return because it's
That
kind of
is
a
true.
social media platform in a way.
That is
So
true.
they do reward for loyal customers. So it might.
And trust me, I also did the numbers for Kickstarter as well. I have graphics that I've created for both Indiegogo and Kickstarter. So it'll be one or the other. I mean, I'll think about it. I mean, I just want to be sure that I'm gonna go the way I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just doing I'm doing everything in preparation for it because this story is only gonna be a 6-parter, but it's gonna be about between 24 and 28 pages maximum, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for every issue or every chapter, and I think I'm going to do 6 chapters on that one, and I'll release them once every 3 months or every 2 months, depending on what I can do. If I hash out the stories enough, I can, and if I have a colorist on there, I can hash out a story. I could do an issue bi-monthly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be awesome.
I have a letterer. I already have a letterer. He lives in Bingham, maybe about 30 minutes away from me. And he invites me over to his barbecues, and I invite him and his wife over for like pizza when I make pizza. And
Nice.
yeah, well, it's a funny thing. There was this my friend, he came across this argument about like homosexuality or whatever. It's something stupid that some idiot decided to post. And he goes like this to this guy, and he goes, "What happened? Well, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're at a cookout, right? And let's say you have a barbecue and you're having fun, you're eating all the food and everything, and then you find out after you've eaten the food, after you've had the burgers or the steak or something, that the cows were gay. You know, I mean, well, what if the cows had homosexual tendencies, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm like, well, all right then. So me in my blatant insanity goes like this. I go, I reply, and I go, oh my God, next time I come over your house for a barbecue, I cannot wait to have all that gay meat down my throat. It's amazing. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, it was fucking awesome. And it was just, we joke about that every so often. You know, him and his wife and I, we do not stop. We drop every single innuendo you can possibly think of. It's like, do you like Jim's gay meat? And I go, oh God, I love it. It's so tasty in my mouth. Oh, I love putting it in there. And she goes, well, Jim loves putting his gay meat in your mouth too. And I go, oh, that's great. I'll just keep on taking all of Jim's gay meat. And I'm like, yay. And we're just like, my lady is like, she's like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe you said that. And Jim is just like, he's just looking at the both of us and both giggling like we're fucking 12 years old. And it's just like the funniest shit, man. It's awesome. It's so cool. It really is. Oh, wait, where's that reference thing I had? Oh yeah, no, I gotta get that thing. Thank you very much. Yeah, I still have like 13 copies of chapter 2 printed in reverse. So
Oh boy.
it's like, yeah. So what I'm doing right now is, what happened? Okay, yeah, all right, good. There's a reference folder there. Yeah, now I can take, because I need to make sure I know what this character looks like here. So I gotta, because he's right over here and I'm drawing him here. So now we know where he is.
Is that Sugar Chris?
No, that's my friend Nick. That's my friend Nick.
Okay.
And the girl over here is someone who backed my campaign, who wanted to be a character. Her name is Sarah Devier, and she's from France. She loves the book, and I made her a character. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. No, it's really cool. It's like if you ask, I mean, if someone backs it or something, all you need is just a few copies, like a few pictures of their face and 25 general directions.
Yeah.
And if they can, what can they do? If they can, just have them take pictures of a certain amount of emotions that are needed or necessary.
Yeah.
Like happy, happy, angry, happy, sad, sad, angry, confused, angry. Just there's like maybe 21 standard emotions that you have that you can photograph or get reference for. And if a person does that and they do it with every single camera angle you can think of, you're pretty much set when you use them for reference. I mean, Sophia did that for me for Incantessi, but I've drawn her face so much that I don't really need reference anymore.
It does help to keep them near because
of course,
your own hand just starts doing its own thing, even if you don't intend it to.
That is true.
But at some point you're like, I know these characters. Like these kinds of words, I've done them so much in this single issue that I'm like, I can do this a million times and nobody will notice the difference.
Oh yeah. No, but right, yeah, and it's so. I mean, what I do is I create the thumbnails digitally, and then what I do is I print them and then I transmit them through Lightbox by thumbnailing over here the blue line where the lines are where everything is supposed to go, and that's how I draw a page traditionally, which is a hell of a lot easier than having to like go to the library and make copies and references and stuff like that. But one thing I will never do, which I try, the only time I'll ever do it is if it requires it with a building or something, is take a photo from Google all by itself or like online and then trace the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then trace it in and pass it off as my art. I can't do that. I can't do that.
There's a couple of ways that you can do it and make it work.
If you don't do it, if you don't ape it completely.
Yeah, like it has to fit the entire image. If you don't do that, then you're fine. But personally, just try and stay away from that.
Yeah, no, I trust me, I do. I've been drawing my own stuff anyway. It's not like I'm gonna all of a sudden just, like do pull a thing where it's like certain unnamed artists that I will not bother to mention. Decide to just trace shit and just it's like, this is mine. It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. I saw it, and that happened. I forgot the guy. I forgot the guy's name, but man, when Mike, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly who you're talking about. Fairly apparent guy. God. His name. Yeah, and the George Perez ripoff. Yeah.
That infuriated me. I was just like, I
don't know what that is.
Well, there's this the hell was that? Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, you swiped every single thing from that particular issue. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No problem. And then it's like there's people that are they're responding and they're going, this is amazing work. And the artist is like, thank you very much. And I don't see any like props or any type of respect or any type of knowledge of that particular artist who just passed away recently. And here I am. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You bastard. I'm like, how the F do you, how dare you? It's like the man just died. Oh, and guess what? The guy had a picture of him on his Facebook page as his profile picture. He had a picture of him and George Perez arm in arm, and I'm like, you son of a bitch! Oh my God! No shame. No shame in their game. I was blown away. I was like, damn, man, that's balls. You know, I was just like, you sons of bitches, how dare you? You know, and it's like I call them out on it. I take a JPEG of Crisis of Infinite Earths number 12 that was done. When was it drawn? Oh yeah, in 1986.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a teenager. I was barely a teenager in fucking 1986. You know, and here I am. It's like one of the most iconic comic book covers of all time, and this bastard, he just passes it on as his own. And I'm like, wait a minute, did you just, you know? And then I post it, right? I post it with the picture, and I go, oh, what does this remind me of? And all of a sudden, it's like I get all sorts of like hate, and it's like it was a homage. I go, no, it was not. It was a swipe. It is a swipe. It is not a homage. A homage is if it's in the same style or layout. Maybe. But it was a most blatant swipe I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I drew a commission, nothing that I'm going to print. I drew a commission of the New Mutants, you know, in their ultimate form. You know, like Cannonball is like a member of the Avengers or something. You know, Sunspot's a member of the X-Men or some shit. You know what I mean? And what I did was I drew it in the style of Jim Lee's cover for Justice League #1. Now, when I posted that, I made 100% sure that it's like, this is my New Mutants cover, but it was modeled after Jim Lee's iconic Justice League #1. And I posted that. I made sure, you know, and anybody who said this looks amazing, and I go, well, I can thank Jim Lee's layout for how incredible it looks. Well, it's the truth. It's not my layout. You know, I used it and it looked really good for what it was, but it's not mine. So I was like, yes, this is Rich Parada after Jim Lee. I made sure I put that down.
Server variant, right? Like, it's after John Buscema because it's the Silver Surfer 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got like the story inspired me to do a Silver Surfer homage. And
good.
Daniel HDR, you know, did a great job, and I love what he did with it. Like, yeah, it's after John Buscema because he did the original.
Yeah, he meant. I'd like to think that he mentioned it when he posted it or something.
Yeah, no, it's on the cover. Like, it's literally there after John Buscema.
Yeah, I think mine says the same thing. After I finished inking, it's like Rich Parada after Jim Lee, and I tried to mimic his. I tried to mimic his signature as well. I was like, yeah, I'm not taking credit for something that I did not do. I just said I would do it this way just for a commission, and that's it. You know, because one thing I will not do is, oh God, I will never, ever trace somebody's other artwork. I knew too many pencilers who did that anyway. I worked with a couple who did that. You know, so it's like, you know, I worked with a couple of pencilers when I was an inker over at DC Comics. But there was only one real penciler that I worked over there, and he definitely did it. But because I would see like the same layouts and the same action, and then I would remember some panels from comics past that he would use, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, so some people really just don't have any fucking shame. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Gee, look at this. Marv, let me see what you're working on.
And respect.
Let me blow it
no
up.
Respect. There isn't.
Yeah,
you know, and it sounds like. Ooh, let me see.
There we go.
Woo! Look at you.
Yeah, buddy.
I love that. That's sexy as fuck.
Trying to. Thank you. I'm just trying to. Their light from the lightning from their eyes will continue, and I'm going to put everything black.
Excellent.
And this is one of the last pages of the book. So I'm almost done. So
Nice.
This is issue 2, right? When are you going to launch it? I got to make sure. All right, I got to make sure to save up for it to make sure that I get a copy from you.
Thank you. You were talking about Josh Perez. His birthday will be on June 10th.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm going to launch the second book on his birthday.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
Let me see.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let me show you in big as well, now that I'm on the computer rather than far away. Hey, how's it going, Glenn?
Hey, Glenn.
We gotta get you
Yeah, we have
on
to
here
have
at some
Glenn.
point too.
Yeah, definitely.
But let's go back to the subject for a quick second, because I was going to ask, Marv, what have you been doing this week?
Well, I've been doing the finishing some inks, and can show you a couple of pages. This is almost a book done, and I've changed my style, especially the coloring style. I'm doing everything now in black and white and grays, just because I really feel that the Sin Killer must be like that.
Yeah. That's
So
fine.
yeah, I'm basically doing
noir book.
everything. Yeah, I had this feeling from day one that it's gotta be in black and white, but I did it on color, and I really didn't like it, honestly, what I've done. So after thinking a lot about what I'm going to do, I just decided to do it black and white and grays. And this is going to be a t-shirt. This page will be a t-shirt.
Nice.
So hopefully during the campaign, I will present this t-shirt. I don't know if I'm going to make sell it or not, but this one is going to be a t-shirt. So yeah, I'm almost done. As you can see, I just have to turn a couple of pages in black and white because I have them colored, most of them. So I just have to change it. Very easy, actually. I thought that I had to do something complicated, but no, it's super easy to turn this on grays, black and white. And the rest is just almost done, as you can see, just like in 3 pages that I have to finish that I found out yesterday, 2 days ago, that I thought I was 28 page in, but I'm 25. I forgot 3 pages. I don't know how. But yeah, I'm going to be on vacations. Yeah, I'm going to be on vacations, but yeah, I'll finish it before launching. Yeah, even if I have to use drugs to finish it, I'll do it, and I'll finish it before the.
Oh man,
work.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna show this to Sarah when I get a chance. I'm gonna show this to Sarah. I gotta show her. I'm proud of you, man. I'm so proud that you're doing the second issue of that and you're kicking ass on it. And man, I'm really I'm impressed with your art style. I love Mike's art style too. I'm more impressed with his professional. Not that it's better, but I'm more impressed with his work ethic and professional acumen. Because you just don't stop. You're going to be on 6 soon, and I'm hedging. Man, I don't know how the hell you do it. And you work as a mover, so you're tired at the end of the day. It's not like you're gonna. It's not like you're gonna like full of energy at the end of the day.
A couple of things, right?
Yes, sir.
I work at a side job 2 or 3 days a week. On those days, I don't draw. So those 3 or 4 days, sometimes 5, that I'm not working on my side job, I get work done on the art side.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to get this comic done in March. And
Oh,
seeing
really?
how this is page 19, we're not done in March.
Yeah, you're not done in March. Not yet. Not quite yet.
Like, you got to keep in mind, I did 5 books over 4 years' time. So all in all, that's only just about a book a year.
Okay.
So it may sound like a lot, but most of my time the last few years has been taken on publishing and crowdfunding more than actually finishing Loughran out, because I got scripts up to issue 11.
Jesus.
I'm set for years, and I really want to get more done. But then, I get obsessed with things like animation, and I accidentally another month. But it looks like I'm always going, but it's not as bad as you think. Together with a pretty simple and easygoing cartoony style, yeah, I mean, I slack a little when it comes down to it. I know where to put detail and where I don't to make it look good, and that helps. But for a big part, my work ethic is not as insane as people think.
I still think you're amazing. So there you go.
Well, I think you're amazing.
And the time that he puts in the work. Yeah.
Yeah. The time you put into that work. And I think it's also how devoted you are to what you're doing. Now, I mean, for me, it's like
for the socials.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for me, it's like, you see, when I drew the first issue of Incantessi, it was during my cancer treatment, and quite frankly, I didn't know if I was going to die. Yeah. So I'm like, at the very least, I'm going to put something out. Then I realized, I found out right around the time the book was finished that I was going to live, which is always nice to hear. Then I put the book out because I was like, hey, I'm going to live. Let's do this. And it was a lot more response than I thought. And I was like, oh, fuck. So then I did the second issue. And then the second issue was the one that broke me because I did not handle it very well. So I was just, the fulfillment took forever, and I wasn't pleased with what I did. So what happened was for me, it's like I was looking at some of the story, and I was trying to write the script for chapter 3 because I didn't touch it, and it looks okay. I mean, there's a lot of elements that I'm going to keep. Yeah. But one of the things that I didn't like about it was how drawn out it was. It's really drawn out, and what I want to do is I want to streamline it a little bit, and maybe instead of like put out a 4th chapter, put out a 3rd where it's like everything goes, and then what I'll do at that point is start the next round of stories for Incantessi, because there's something I was going to do with it to begin with. I was going to continue it as an 8-issue series, or maybe I can make it into a 6, but I found out some other news also yesterday that my friend in the United States told me a while ago, right around the time that I was working on Incantessi. It turns out that, I decided to see if I can copyright the character. Yeah. Make it like if anybody uses it without my consent, I can sue them if I choose to.
You already have that copyright, right? You know that, right?
Yeah. What you have to, if you live in the United States, this is how it's done. Since I'm still an American citizen, it applies. So it's like I have to take a description of the character. I have to fill out the form online. I have to send in art in JPEG format online. Colors, whole thing, all that stuff. A complete description of the character, and once I do that, I send in 60 American, and they review what I have, and if it meets their criteria, it's copyrighted. Yeah. And that means that Incantessi is now officially an IP. So I'm like, yay, that's awesome.
Mhm.
So now I'm like, holy fuck, what am I gonna do with this? I didn't think it would actually be that, and now it is, and I'm like, son of a bitch, man, it worked.
So the thing about an IP doesn't mean that it has to continue living. It just means
No,
that
it
whatever
doesn't.
happens to it, it's yours.
Yeah,
And copyright with it, once you finish the book and you publish it, you have general copyright of it.
that's right. If no one can touch it for 75 years,
Exactly.
no one can
And
touch it for 75 years because once it's copyrighted and it's done,
mhm.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, it becomes public domain. After 75 years, it's public domain, but I'll be dead by that time. So
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about it. I'm like, okay, I'll be dead, so I'm good. It's at that time I'll probably be dead, so I'm all right. So, but I'm just really happy about it now because it's like, yay, it's fucking public.
Of
Now
course.
it's mine, and I'm like, there you go, no one can touch it. But now now that depending on how these other girls are, the ones that I'm doing now, I may have to copyright them also. Maybe. I don't know. Well, no, I don't think I'm really going to have to because this is a story that terminates. It's going to end. So, well, what's up?
So first of all, I think you meant trademark. Like Glenn is pointing out. Also, good morning, Glenn, Cameron, Linda, and Past Master Dan.
Hey.
I hope you're all having a great day, and we are growing in viewers. So welcome, people. Welcome.
Well, Glenn said, Glenn, am I wrong? I could have sworn. Maybe I read something wrong. I'm not against being corrected. Did I say the wrong thing?
I think you meant trademark compared to copyright.
Really? Is it? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
A copyright is automatic because you don't have the right to copy something just because someone else made it.
And in the States, it's different. In the United States, it's different. I had to do that. I had to make sure that it was protected. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's completely protected now because if anyone
yeah, no.
If anybody decided to make a print,
mm-hmm.
If anyone without my consent decided to make, let's say, a print of my character just for shits and giggles, or decide to cosplay as my character without my permission, I could sue that person because that's an improper representation.
That is a trademark. So
in the States, it's that also.
Really?
In the States, it's like, yeah, it is. I think it is.
Oh,
maybe it changed. I think it is. I wouldn't.
Yeah, well. But either way, it like you got a good IP. You've got quite a big audience built over just a year for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, like I want to see it succeed and grow.
It will. It will. I just need to do this other thing. I need to do this other thing.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But
trust me, I need to do this other thing, and it's obvious that I'm still working on chapter 3. So
yeah, like
because I'm doing it
we're
here.
Not worried, but
good.
It's better to take your sweet time and be certain about yourself.
Well, one thing I'm going to do is when I release this thing, the other thing that I'm going to be doing, I will include a 10-page preview of chapter 3 because I have. What do I have? I have 18 or 19 pages of chapter 3 already finished.
Nice.
So the one thing that I will absolutely make sure of is I will keep Incantessi in everyone's mind. So trust me, I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not letting Incantessi go by the wayside. I'm just gonna make it better. But this story that I have in my head, I've wanted to do for quite some time, but I was too busy with Incantessi.
Mm-hmm.
But now I can relax a little bit with it, and I want to see where the other one goes because I already have a plot for issue 2 of that particular thing that I showed you earlier.
Mhm.
I have an idea of where the story is going to go, and it'll conclude in about 6 months. That means it'll conclude in 6 issues, and I am a happy man. I am a happy man because this is going to come out
That's
to be a
awesome.
really. It's going to come out this. Whatever I do, I feel like I'm gonna hit a home run with.
Hell yeah, man.
You know,
When
so
you see you get it.
I'm too good to fail, and I won't.
I'm
Too
a
good to
big boy.
I am. I'm. Fuck that noise. I'm sorry. We don't have another artist coming in.
No, Nita called off last minute. Her boyfriend took her out for shopping, so whatever.
Oh God. Really? Shopping?
Yeah, well.
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't mind.
I don't mind
She's a
either.
sweetheart, and
oh, she's great. I love her. I think she's I think she's a decent human being.
no, she is. She is. So I'm not too worried.
I know.
Oh, speaking of
And she
which,
worked hard.
Sunrise Blossom Volume 3 is coming up. So
she's doing volume 3.
Yeah, the Kickstarter pre-launch is already live, so be sure to check that out, lovelies.
I will. I gotta check it out. I shall do it. And I'm gonna start shopping after the final of Incantessi, the final issue of this first run. I'm gonna shop it around. I'm gonna see if Netflix will pick it up. Because I will, because if they have, if they can,
awesome.
if they can keep making Ryan Reynolds movies, because that's like the bottom of the barrel as low as you could possibly get, because, well, think about it, I mean, every single Ryan Reynolds movie that ever comes out, it's like a sequel to Deadpool. Because he sounds like Deadpool in every single movie that he makes. It's like, oh my God, it's fucking Deadpool. I saw the recent one with him. It was Deadpool, Black Adam, and Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the movie before that? Oh, it was Deadpool, Gamora, a couple of other characters. Oh God, who was it? Let me see. Because I'm going to be a complete dick about it, and I'm going to look at Ryan Reynolds' IDBM. Let me see. Because
I'm going to be honest, I haven't followed any superhero movies for the last 5 years or something. So.
Good for you. You're a good man. You're smart.
Yeah, not missing much from what I'm understanding.
No, you're not. You're not. Trust me, you're not. No, you're not. Filmography. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on the animation pilot for Loughran, and it's so much fun. So I pretty much finished the animatic for the intro. It's about 22 seconds long, but I got to add a few characters, and I got to stretch some things out here and there. So that's going to be just fine. So it's going to be around 30 seconds, which is perfect for an intro. And then the episode should cut around 10 minutes, which is perfect as well, because I'm going to use Adventure Time as one of my biggest influences when it comes to animation, because I just loved what they did there.
I love Adventure
Time. It already was a big influence for Loughran as a whole when it comes to style and kind of storytelling. So yeah, I'm getting there.
Loughran Korra, come on and tell your friends.
Loughran, come on and tell your friends. Let's go away to distant lands. We wat zie je nou? En groente tussen. The fun will never end its adventure. Oh no, it's Loughran Korra. But no. No, it's gonna be its own thing. But
I know.
yeah, no, like it showed me how much deeper children's animation could be. And the early 2010s is just such a good time for children's animation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people forgot that time, but we actually got characters that we cared for, through 8, 9, 10 seasons, which is absolutely insane thinking about
it. It is
it.
insane for an animated show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never have. Very, very few animated shows ever have a lifespan of more than 3 years, really. I mean, Justice League didn't have a very long life,
it's not even
they're a great show.
Yeah, but it's not even the lifetime, right? But to have actual character progression. The first show to really embrace that in a kids show was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No,
As far as I know, the ones that got popular, right? So it made a completely new way to look at these kinds of animations. And Adventure Time especially, it didn't dumb things down. It talked about all these horrible, terrible, sometimes terrifying subjects that legitimately were scary and yeah, like it's and it's exactly what La Vancora is like. It's not dumbing anything down. It knows children aren't stupid, and it makes grown-ups feel just as much as the kids. And that is something that more people and more shows should do. You gotta be proud of what you're creating rather than talking down on someone just because it's a new thing.
A lot of I think what happens with a lot of stuff is that there's way too many opinions on things.
Yes.
And people base their opinions and make them their own facts. Because one thing that I've noticed a lot is one thing people don't want to be is incorrect or wrong. I mean, I don't give a shit if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, if like a few minutes ago, if it turns out that I'm wrong with trademarks and copyrights based on U.S. law, then I'll be the first to admit I'm like, oh, I sounded like a dick. Thank you for saving me and making sure I didn't make a mistake.
Well, mistakes happen. That's fine.
Well, yeah, I know that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I'm not the only one who does it, but I mean, if you make a mistake and if you're incorrect about something, that means you learn. That means you're open to new ideas and new perspectives. I mean, I'm not that open or that new to perspectives and stuff like that, but it's a lot better than just being completely and absolutely closed off and not wanting to be wrong and doubling down because you don't want to look like a fool. But when a person does that, they look more foolish. I don't know if they understand that. And it's like, if they say something negative about a cartoon, I mean, something as simple as Adventure Time, let's say, or Regular Show, which is a better show than Adventure Time could ever hope to be. But, it's like...
My good sir.
Well, I mean, look, facts are facts. Facts are facts, Mike. You know that Regular Show is so much better than Adventure Goo, but I digress. Adventure Time is good for, really simple humans, who have no independent thought and are kind of dumb, but with Regular Show you have to think, and I get it. I get it, I mean, not everybody can be cerebral, you have to turn your brain off a while, I mean, oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna shut up. Anyway, no, but the point is that you see, if I kept on saying shit like that, I'd be like, okay, you sound like an idiot. Well, I always do anyway, but still, it's like, I mean, you can't continuously just close yourself off.
No.
Outside of whatever the hell you think is what's supposed to be normal. And it's like, this is why I gravitate towards your book, because it's such an original thing, and yours too, Marv, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Sure. It's yours gravitates towards the actual. It's a different type of story altogether, and that's fantastic because you need more stuff like that.
Well, right. I mean, the same with the Incantessi, honestly.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Doctor Strange. It's a cuter Doctor Strange without the hand trauma. and well, what she is I mean, instead of being a late 30s, early 40s, world weary surgeon, jaded with everything. I mean, she's a 22-year-old kid who realizes that it's like, this is what my life was, and this is what this is what my life is not supposed to be. And
yeah,
she does it at that point with all that power in her face. Again, it's like, yeah, I mean, most people, it's like, okay, this is fucked up that something happened, but I mean, I can change it just by personal growth. With her, it's really a whim of it's her whim that the cosmos decides to bend, at her whim. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just change this shit, and now you're all fucked. It's and she's gonna. It's gonna, like I said, that's gonna be a different ending than anybody usually gets. She's not the hero. If anything, she will most likely become the villain.
Well, like that's something I like in stories.
Yeah,
where the character is not perfect.
Yeah, she's far from it. Far from it.
And don't get me wrong, we need the perfect heroes. We need.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel about mine.
Yeah, no, and they're flawed characters, but that doesn't mean that like it makes them people.
Yeah,
you're just following their story.
Exactly.
I'm doing the same in La Foncora. Like, these creatures are just living their life. And we're seeing just a day in the life of. And yeah, with the Incantessi, you got a life-changing thing that could very well go wrong. And how you react to it is exactly how the character's world changes around it.
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, for Sage the Sunset, right? Like the graphic novel that I'm working on, that I worked on the script for. Yeah, you read it, Rich.
I think I did. Forgive me if it's been a while since I had.
Oh
wait, I did. I remember it. Yes, I do. I do.
So you gave me some feedback on the thing about the goblins, but one of the characters in there is actually you see her dissociating and making a descent into madness because of the amount of murdering she has to do, or killing, not even murder. Which part of it is from the goblins. That's why I want to keep the scene in, but I might be shortening it. I haven't gone around to it yet because the pilot kind of took my interest, my obsession lately. But they're not perfect characters. It's about a bloody sleep-deprived sage owl, for fuck's sake. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah,
it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it done.
Yeah, that's this is why a lot of times I tend to frown upon a lot of indie books, because a lot of them are just vanity projects, really.
Yeah.
As in, it's like, yeah, my character can kick Batman's ass, or my character's stronger than Superman, and he's really social justice warrior, You know, he really, I mean, we all may hate racism, but he really hates racism. And look at my sexy girlfriend who's a character here now, and she's a bitch who's on fire. You know,
welcome to self inserts.
Yeah, let's do this, and this isn't me. It's not based on me at all. Wait, no, it's based on all the trauma that I received as a child. Ooh,
But the bully is totally not called after your own bully back when you were 6, right? Stuff like that. Like, separate the character from you. That's what it comes down to. Separate the character from you, but make them relatable enough that there is a little bit of you in there, and the little bit that should be in there from you is the fact that you are not them, but you can relate to them every single time. I don't want to read therapy. Well, past Master Dan, you're too late. There's plenty of therapy books out there. And the thing is, it usually sucks. Well, there we kind of go, I think, for these pencils. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I just gotta move on. I gotta get this story done in the coming week. I've got to vacation. I'm on vacation.
Mike, can I see your screen?
Oh yeah, let me blow myself
please,
up.
Can I see it, please?
If you got any feedback, by all means.
If I have any feedback?
Yeah.
Let me see the top of the page, though. Oh, is that the top of the page?
So this is the first half. This is the second half of the page. This is the first, which I already finished.
Okay. Forgive my ignorance. Is it raining, or are they in the middle of a? Okay, it is. You see the effect you have on the birds in the second panel, where it's splattered, like some of the droplets are hitting them. If I may suggest that some of the droplets of rain hit your characters in the front.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the pencils?
Well, you see in the inks. Go back to the first one, please.
Yeah.
Like you see the top right panel. There's birds in the background, and it looks like to me either there's a lot of birds there, or to me it looks like some of the rain is.
Oh no, that's a lot of birds. It's a complete flock of birds.
I understand what Rich is saying. Yeah, I understand what Rich is saying.
I get you too. But yeah, that's a flock of birds.
Okay.
Same here.
Because if you want to do that with the rain, if you want to do something like that with the rain, I would suggest do it at a couple of like a few pock marks on the foreground characters, because that gives them more depth.
Yeah,
that gives them a lot more depth and dimension.
No, I don't think I even finished this one completely. I just got obsessed with animating.
Dude, that's not a bad thing that you want to animate. That's a skill. That is an absolute skill.
Dude, did you see the finished trailer yet?
No, I have not. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
I haven't.
Let me
I have it. To
because I'm pretty sure most people haven't seen it yet either. Let me see. Intro full working progress. No, not that one. That one.
Jesus, I'm not even trying. I'm getting all this stuff.
There we go. And then share. Pause it. Share screen. I said pause it. Here we go. There we go.
I want to see it. Put it on.
I have it.
So it's all animatics. There's very little tweens, but it gets the flow across.
Ah! Oh, I love that.
Yes,
I remember seeing that part.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, that's so awesome.
My favorite part is this one when he's
wow.
Yeah, when he's swimming, and jumps,
I just the flow of the fall just made me happy. Once that scene was over and I had that flow, I was like, oh my God, yes. Together with the downward flight. Oh man, that felt so good. So yeah, that has been keeping me
That's
occupied
very
for
cool.
the
It's
last couple
gonna.
of weeks.
Oh my God in heaven. That's insane.
But
That looks so good, dude. Oh my
thank
God.
you, thank you.
No, thank you for what? I'm being honest. That's
Well,
the shit. That's
well,
Yeah.
awesome.
that's the thing. Like, thank you for the compliment.
Mike, that's for someone. Is this really your first time animating?
This is my first time doing more than a single little thing. So
Dude, it's incredible.
the only thing I animated before this was a little
Oh man.
GIF of Otzi,
Yeah.
the plushie and the main character from Love Core 1, flying around the core. Let me pull that up too to show you guys. There we go. So share screen 2. There we go. And let me actually share it. There we go. This is the only thing I've done otherwise. So yeah, like that's it.
Okay, it's like a test pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just getting used to it. And I'm doing a weekly show now where I just work on animation. On Wednesdays.
How many drawings you did on that one?
The drawings? What do you mean?
Yeah, how many? How many to do the animation?
I think there's like 15 cells in there in total. Which really, it took me all day to color and well, to first of all animate it, then line work it, and then color it. But like, it gives you an idea of like how much work I'm actually looking at. And yeah, it's just fun. It's so gratifying.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can imagine. But that looks like you had a lot of fun there, man. It looks great.
Oh yeah. And
really
another
does.
thing, it's a lot easier than you might think.
Wow, I don't know about
Like,
that. I mean, I'll try it, but still, maybe at some point.
No, it's like 4 or 5 basic things that you need to know that are very easy to understand, and you're good to go. It's really a lot easier. After that, it's just work, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do most of the rendering in this one later anyway.
Blowing stuff all over the place.
I don't even have a new page to fix up. I don't have anything really to draw. So what are your plans for the coming week?
Well, me? I just have work, and it's the Queen's Jubilee here in the United Kingdom, so it's we have bank holidays where I'm only gonna have to work 3 days this week, which is great.
Oh, nice.
Because that'll give me even more time to take care of. Like, once I make the announcement, that's when I'm going to go full force into production on that other thing that I showed both you and MarV.
Nice.
And once I do that, that's when I'm going to go full into it. But at the same time, because I'll have a little bit of the weekend extra, I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm probably going to draw yet another page of Incantessi, or I may draw another one tonight after I make my announcement or something like that. I mean, maybe, because I don't want it to go by the wayside. And this is the first page of Incantessi I've drawn in about a month, and I like to think I'm doing pretty good right now. So I have great. I kind of have a groove. Yet again, I mean, mind you, this is just from like little thumbnails, and yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. I'm an arrogant prick, and I love it. So you can all suck my dick if you don't like it. Eat it. Eat it. I had fun. You know what I had fun at? I had fun at Luke's show yesterday. A couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke is funny as hell.
You mean Nerd Bacon?
Oh, I'm sorry, funny as heck. I apologize. You know, because he's a pasta.
Were you at Nerd
What
Bacon?
happened? Nerd Bacon, yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I was there.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Yo, you left
Oh
early.
my God, I was there.
Oh man, yeah, no.
I was
my
at
head
Nerd
is a
Bacon.
sift. Like
Right.
no, it's a sieve right now because like I'm on vacation for a week and I got so much work to catch up that I'm barely keeping up with myself. You know, if my head wasn't screwed on right, I would lose it on the nightstand.
Yes, I was on Nerd Bacon a couple of days ago, and I had fun. I had a lot of fun, and
it's so
Luke
much
was
fun.
really sweet because he messaged me after. He's like, "You did great," and I go, "Thanks, man. Just give me a couple months, and I'll definitely fuck it up for you if you'd like." Yeah, because I'm like, I'll screw that up. You know, I'll screw that up. You know, like I'm kind of doing but not doing over on the Monday Madness because there's only so many quote unquote campaigns that I can look at and go, oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? So
Yeah.
about those campaigns, and Nita made a very good point about that on the Ragin vlogs yesterday. When you go out and you are promoting someone, you know, you talk them up no matter what.
Yeah,
you know,
which I have.
Don't ask me what I think about it, but I will talk you up, you know. Because there's plenty of those. And you're going out there to promote something. Like, it doesn't matter what your opinion is. Someone in that audience might actually back it.
Well, yeah.
So,
I don't diss anybody's thing on.
No, exactly. Like, as long as you don't do that, like, you're fine.
No, I don't. No, I never would.
I've been in interviews, right? Well, one in particular, where right at the end, the guy is going, yeah, the art isn't there yet, but good luck anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to which my reaction is, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Oh, God.
He
Joe
hasn't
D
done a
did that to
damn
me
book in his
twice.
life, you know? And I'm here going, dude, you don't even know Franco-Belgian comics. Get lost.
Oh, what a prick.
Yeah, no, I made a little editorial.
Who did this? Who said this to you? Who said this to you?
I'm not going to call him out. He's got enough problems as it is. I don't need to add to them. Trust me.
God.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't draw like a certain person.
No, he doesn't even draw. He only writes.
Oh, really?
He hasn't even finished the book yet. So.
He's one of those, huh?
So it's worse.
One of those. Oh God.
So
those are the funniest.
His opinion does not matter.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't even remotely. What a dick.
And Glenn is gearing up to working on his own Hatch animation next week. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hit me up if you want to join Hung on Animation next week then. We're just gonna, work together and get some work done. I usually go for 1 hour, 2 hours, especially on that one because animation just takes too much time. Comic pages are relatively easy, trust me. But if you want to hang out for Hung on Animation, like it's Wednesdays 6 p.m. UK time. So yeah, you're welcome.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Only it would be. I could probably do it. The only thing with me is that it's a lot of times I'm working until 3:30, but where I work takes a considerable amount of time for me to get home. If I miss a train, I miss a train and I'm fucked. Or if a train is late, then I'm really screwed. So, because I
was talking to Glenn because he's talking about animation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm an asshole. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Oh my God, I feel like an idiot now.
Welcome on Sketchy Saturdays, but I don't see you animating.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's cool.
I apologize, Glenn. I'm sorry.
It's
man.
cooler. It is
All right.
cooler.
Okay. Thank you.
Nobody
Don't
is
hate me.
judging you.
Please don't hate me. Don't hate me. I was an ass. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
Thanks, man.
Let's see.
it's always fun to have you, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're
Well, I love
always
being
fun.
here. I'm honored that you guys would invite me here. Thank you.
dude, totally. You're always doing something, just like us. So
Well,
it's
I
fun.
have to.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's make that a little bit more there. I have to make this a little deeper.
Also, I might get the bell ringing any second now because I'm waiting for a package.
What time is it?
Already.
4:07.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna cut out a little bit early because I told my wife I told my lady I was gonna make her a pesto pizza today, and I already finished with the pizza dough.
Ooh la la.
And I made the pizza dough an hour before showtime, and it takes 45 minutes to rise. And I packed it, and then that's when I showed up. When I showed up with you guys.
Yeah.
And I think I have to go on CromCon at 5. So what I may want to do is I'm probably just gonna. What I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably just turn on the oven or something like that, and I'm just gonna cook, and then I'll go on CromCon afterwards.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm pretty much out of work to do as well, and
okay. You want to end the show now then?
Yeah, I want to start winding down. Because after this is over, I have to upgrade my PC.
Okay.
So I gotta install some new things and wait for my new hard drive to come in, install Windows on that as well. So it's gonna take a couple of hours to get working. So
so we'll definitely reconvene next Saturday if you'd like.
Oh, totally. Yeah. We don't really make plans anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Of course.
So I'm hearing beeps, so I might just get my package.
All right, my friends, let me get going, and I'm gonna charge my phone anyway. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Done with this one
Yeah.
also.
Take it easy, lovelies.
All right.
Okay, man.
I'm gonna
take care. Have a great week, man.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Take it easy, dude.
Bye.
MarV, where can people find you?
Bye-bye.
Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me maybe in a couple of weeks on Facebook, on MarV, the Sim Killer on Facebook, MarV Artwork on Instagram, and that's it because Twitter is not. I gotta go back to Twitter, but I always forgot that. So yeah, you can find me there and here on Sketchy Saturday every single Saturday. So yeah, I finished this now, this page. And I'm gonna it, and I'll continue later.
All right.
So
I gotta
take everybody. Take care, buddy, and
yeah. So I'm Mike Jimmy Brown. You can find everything on my link tree, which is down in my name, linktree/fairies and ends. And I'm gonna do a little bit of housekeeping to keep the boss lady happy. For your coupon code for 5% off on all Gemini mailers, use the coupon code Ragin2 when you go to their website, because you want your books to arrive safely, and Gemini is the way to go. And yeah, we have been Sketchy Saturday. I'm going to run the outro, and stay awesome, lovelies. I will catch you next time.
Take care, everybody.